Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I'm Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. All right, guys, what we're going to talk about on this beautiful Sunday morning's episode of Bullet Points is something that I found in the Hill. Now, this is an opinion piece, flat out warning and telling Democrats this is not going to work out. The gun control push that you're doing is not only ill-advised, it's also not founded in polling. This is a bad idea and it's going to backfire. This is going to be a good one for you guys to send out to anyone that you think that find benefit from this, because this is important to understand. Everything will be linked in the description box below so you can check this out for yourself. And if you are new, we are always looking to earn that subscription, and we'd love to have you in the fold so we can get as much information that's pro 2A to the right people as soon as possible. Thank you so much. I'm going to say a quick word from our sponsor who made this video possible, and then I'm going to show you everything in this article, and this is a good one. I can't wait to show you guys. So today's sponsor is Aventon. Aventon not only makes electric bikes, they make them high quality at an affordable price. These bikes are manufactured with parts created by Aventon, not a hodgepodge of different vendors, which adds to quality. Which makes them on another level. With a wide range of models, Aventon makes a model to suit a variety of riding needs and styles. Check them out in the description box below, and thank you so much to Aventon for making this video this week possible. Alright, so now we are back to the content. Now let's get into this because I want to I'm amped to show you guys this because this is tying together a lot of things that we've been talking about consistently over the last 2 weeks. Check this out. Everything's in the description. I always bring receipts. Democrats could be on pace for a historic rout in November. Well, we've been saying that for quite a while, but let me walk you through what the Hill is saying. This is incredibly detailed piece. 3 recent developments indicate that Democrats already have a shaky political prospects and are deteriorating further, and suggest that the party could be on track to experience a historic rout worse than 1994 or 2010 in the midterm elections. Now, I agree with that assessment because I'm obviously from a different perspective, but the Hill is writing this from a warning perspective. Check out what they're actually citing, and I'm going to finish this setup. I'm going to show you. This is incredible. First, the president's approval rating, which has historically been a harbinger of the party's midterm performance, hit a new low this week. Just 1/3 or 35% of registered voters approve of President Biden's overall performance, while a majority, 56%, disapprove, according to Quinnipiac. Okay, so that's one polling system, and they bring more in. So number one argument here is Biden is in the toilet, which he is in the toilet for many reasons, not just the polling. Indeed, Biden's approval rating on his handling of the economy reached the lowest level of his presidency this week at 28%. Americans approve of Biden's handling of the economy, including just 1/5 of independents and Hispanics. Now that's important because the independents is what they're always chasing, right? So that's the setup. That's the way this author is laying this out and saying, hey, this is what I'm seeing, this is a concern. Here's where he starts warning the Democrats that they're trying to shift, but it's not going to work and it's not supported in polling. Check this out. And if you are a conservative or a Republican or a politician, stay the course because they are screaming the alarm. Check this out. While Democrats are working to shift the national conversation away from the economy and towards hot-button social issues that they have the upper hand on vis-a-vis public opinion, namely abortion rights in light of the Supreme Court's intention to overturn Roe v. Wade, and gun control following a string of mass situations, it's difficult to envision a scenario where these issues supplant the economy as the top midterm issue. Now that's incredibly important. What did we cover over the last week to week and a half of what the Democrats were doing in the House? Every single bill, every single gun control measure, every single wish list, checklist from a leftist perspective gets through the House. And we even said on this channel, it doesn't have a chance in the Senate. Why would you do that? Does this start to filter in? They're trying to reframe the conversation just like we've been talking about. They tried it with Roe v. Wade, and now they're trying it with gun control by doing all these bills and putting these bills forward. Even the Hill is saying this is not going to work. It's not going to pass the economy, inflation, gas prices, grocery prices, because it's affecting real people. On one side, they're basically trying to replace really core understanding issues of can you feed your family? Can you get them to school? Versus political preference conversations. Very important. But watch this. I'm going to show you what they're doing. This is incredibly important and how it's not backed up in fact. Though Democrats are hoping the national focus on women's choice and gun control will help the party galvanize their base and make up ground in the midterms, polling unfortunately doesn't bear that out. Republicans currently maintain a 12-point voter enthusiasm advantage over Democrats, 43% to 31% per a recent Economist or YouGov poll. Now, this is something I'm pulling in from Rasmussen. Check this out. GOP congressional lead grows to 9 points. Last week, during all the gun control push, it fell to 8 points. It's back to 9 points. Republicans, don't screw this up. You have the momentum. It's back to 9 points. Let me show you something else from the Quinnipiac poll we covered. On gun violence, Americans were asked what they think the main cause of mass situations by young people in the United States is. They say 40% mental health, 19% availability of guns, and 17% to family instability. You have the momentum. Stop it. Okay, let's keep going. While 41% of Americans think the United States should pursue limiting the number of guns in the country, 55% don't think so. 55% are against the gun control perspective of reducing guns because it's a constitutional right. 42% of Americans expect lawmakers in Washington, D.C. to take action on reducing gun violence this year, while 54% do not, mirroring that same point. 55%, no, you don't need to remove guns. 54%, it's not Washington's job. I could not paint the picture clearer. Let's keep going, because this is where they actually say it's going to hurt them. Moreover, though the Democratic stance on gun control is more aligned with the general public's views, the renewed national focus on gun violence could end up hurting Democrats in the midterms, giving the party's electoral vulnerabilities on the issue of crime. Let me translate that last part for you. Because you guys said, hey, no one needs to be in prison, we need to re-envision policing, no cash bail, all of these things, complete revision of the policing system, the justice system, all these progressive DAs, yeah, it's not on your side because look what you caused. Oh, and also defund the police, and also other things that I can't say on YouTube. You're going to get smacked in the face because you put these policies forward and you can't reframe it. You made your bed, you're about to lay in it. And here's one last piece of where they tie it all together really well. Taken together, the American public's growing dissatisfaction with the Biden administration, increasing economic pessimism, and rejection of progressivism indicates the Democratic Party should be on track to endure one of the most considerable midterm seat losses of any party in recent history. I'm going to wrap this up again. Republicans, if you happen to be in a position where you can influence any kind of policy, don't screw this up. They are screaming they're screwed. They're trying to reframe. They can't reframe. They are going in a very bad direction. They're set for historic losses. Stay the course. Don't infringe upon anybody's rights that don't deserve it. And I will see you guys tonight at the 9 p.m. segment. Braden, signing out.